Brad Williams, Excel Prime.
Section 9.7, when entering Excel formulas, keep it simple. Here we have an example of some apples and peaches and plums and blueberries. And we have a certain quantity and we have a price. And all we want to do is multiply. We want to figure out the total amount. This is pretty simple. So what we do is we have this empty cell under total, and we want to calculate this manually. We can start this off. Always remember, start with an equal sign in a parenthesis. We're just going to point to B4, and that represents B4. We want to hit an asterisk sign because we want to multiply that. We want to take quantity times price, and we want to point to C4. Close this off with parentheses, and we have a 5. All we did is we took 5 times 1, and we have a total of 5. Now we could do this repeatedly. We could go through that same step, or we can highlight row D4. We can hold the shift key, hit Control D for control down. It just did the math for us. Simple manual calculation, copy down, just completed that task. We can be a little clever here, and we can add a little bit of flair by naming ranges. And we talked about this, I think, earlier. To name a range, what we want to do, we want quantity. So what we'll do is we'll highlight this range of B from B4 to B9. See where it says B4? We want to call this quantity, Q-U-A-N-T-I-T-Y. Always remember to hit enter if we're adding a name range. We want to hit price. Highlight the range, the price range. We want to go up to name, and we want to hit price. Now we can go up here into the name range. We have 2 named ranges. So we can hit quantity, and it'll take us to quantity, or we can go to price, and it'll go to price. We want this sum together. We want the quantity sum plus the price sum. In other words, this total. What we can do is hit equals sum, and we can use the range names. All we do is highlight this, and we name this quantity, times, hit the star sign, shift, asterisk, price, close the parenthesis. There's the total. We can do the same thing here. We can equal sum, highlight this. We got the same thing. Pretty neat, huh? A lot of tools available within Excel that will make your life much easier as you progress and learn these different formulas, functions, expressions, and operators. What we did here is we pasted name ranges. That's why we named this information. We're getting the same results by doing this B4, this manual operation. So that's the advantage of using name ranges. And one other thing that I didn't point out, when you're doing name ranges, you should list the range. All right, you should go equals quantity B4 to B9, price is equal to, and then you want to list this. The reason being, the larger the formula and the busier you are, you're not going to remember what the range is. Here it's simple because it's quantity and price, but let's say there's 9 different columns. They're mixed matched, and you have some row information and you have column information. Labeling and clarification not only helps you, but it helps anyone else that's reading this information down the road.
Brad Williams, Excel Prime, Williams out.